Evening, guys. Hope you're well. Just a quick video explaining the next phase. Okay, so the last phase was 3 sets of 9 to 11, and the next phase now is 4 sets of 5 to 7. Okay, so an extra set. Okay, if you look at 11 times 3 is 33 reps on your big movements. This is now 28 reps on your big movements, so 4 sets of 7. So a little bit less volume, but those reps are going to be separated over 4 sets rather than 3. So the rep range is lower, which means the weights are going to be a little bit heavier. Okay, so how this works as well, we're going to carry on with this mobility. So these are the pre-workout stretches. The coaches are not going to take you through these. These are what we expect you to do before the session. All right, so get in early. Don't be that person who walks in late, or just go straight to your main lifts. Come in and do these before the session starts. Then we've got the metabolic work to start the session. Okay, so 10 calories or 30 seconds on any machine. Then we got some core with the side planks, the ski ergs, hollow rocks, press. That's just a warm-up, guys. Okay, so we're keeping some of the warm-ups similar to last time because it worked really, really well and we didn't have many injuries, which is, the main reason why you do a warm-up. Okay, now in terms of the main strength, I'm going to just jump to all of these on the programs. There's mobility at the start of every session. There's cardio and some exercise to get you warm for the exercise as part of the session. But when I'm explaining these now, I'm just going to jump to the main part of the workouts. Okay, so on all of these phases, guys, we've got isometrics for 30 seconds. An isometric is a hold. Okay, so it's where the muscles under tension, but it's neither shortening nor lengthening. So it could be like holding a squat, holding a press up. It could be like holding a dumbbell up there. Yeah, a plank is a form of isometric. Okay, but we're going to be doing the isometric on a movement that's going to pre-fatigue the muscles for the main movement that's next. So press ups, 30-second isometric hold at the mid-range, straight then into bench press, sets of 5 to 7 on a 4-second eccentric tempo. Okay, so the 30-second hold and then the 7 reps on a 4-0x0 tempo. Okay, is going to be around 60 seconds of total time and attention on the pecs, which is, right slam bang in the middle of that sort of hypertrophy time and attention. So even though 5 to 7 reps is more strength, more functional hypertrophy, with the pre-exhaustion technique, it's going to, be perfect for building muscle. Okay, but you're still going to be lifting heavier weights. Now, don't get me wrong, this 7 reps is going to be harder after the press up. So it's not going to be a true 7 RM. All right, but we do want to try and get you to build over the 4 sets to a 7 rep max for the day. And what I mean by that is, on the last set, you shouldn't be able to do 8. Okay, we're going to step load through this process. So set 1, you might have 3 reps in the tank. Set 2, 2 reps in the tank. Set 3, maybe 1 rep in the tank. The last set, you shouldn't have any in the tank. Okay, and you're going to probably add a little bit of weight every time in terms of the step loading. Maybe be a bit more conservative than normal because of this isometric hold. Okay, but the coaches will gauge that for you. And as long as you get your weights in week 1, we'll find your weights in week 2. And we're going to superset that then after you've had your bench press. So you'll do your isometric, then you go straight into your press up. If you're doing this with a partner, they'll then do their press up and bench press. Then you'll go do your chin ups. Okay, that's how it's going to work. So it's really, really good if you are doing this with partners. We're going to carry on with the EMOM in the B series, but rather than doing sets of 8 reps, we're going to be doing sets of 5. Okay, so a lot less reps. All right, but we're going to do 6 sets instead. So it's an extra set, 12-minute EMOM instead of 10 minutes. So 6 sets of each instead of 5 minutes on each, but we're only doing 5 reps. So the weight should be going up on these. I recommend you use an 8 rep max. And then the C series then, sort of the end of our workout, our fire and form section, we've got our calories, incline curls, and tricep press down. So this, now it's not 4 sets. If you look at the notes, it is going to be a 10-minute AMRAP, and we want you to go hard. So as many rounds as you can in 10 minutes. Okay, guys, and that is the structure for the whole program. Obviously, the exercises are going to change, but the methods are going to be the same. All right, so the main movements in our upper body 2, we got a lateral raise, isometric, to really get the deltoids firing. Okay, it's going to be quite a tough one. Going to get the deltoids firing on there. And then from there, we're going to go into dumbbell overhead press. Okay, seated, back supported. So you should be able to go nice and heavy in a nice stable position. Then we've got medium grip chin-ups. Then our EMOM, we've got bench press, but it's going to be inertia. Okay, so we're going to be bench pressing twice a week, once on a full range, once on a partial range, inertia. Close grip as well for a bit more triceps. So 5 reps every minute on the minute for 12 minutes. It's going to give you 30 reps of bench press. And then we've got some bent over rows with dumbbell, really focusing on a big scapular retraction. Look how the dumbbell supinates slightly as you pull. All right, really big stretch in the lats and then a big contraction as well. So we don't really want you going super heavy on that. It's more form and for shoulder health, but go heavy on the bench press. Then our C series, our fire and form, we got assault bike, 10 calories, dumbbell bench press. Okay, so we got, look at this. It's a lot of pressing here. We got shoulder press with dumbbells. We got inertia press, and then we got dumbbell press. We're training the partial range and the full range. And then we're also adding in pronating or rotating tricep extension. So your triceps are going to get a really good workout, okay? This is, if anything, this phase should really bring up your triceps, all right? We've got dumbbell press, we've got inertia press, and we've got 2 tricep exercises. So 4 exercises in upper body 2 for the triceps. Okay, lower body. Again, I'm not going to talk too much about the stretches and the mobility. That's there to get you warm. But the main part of the movement, we've got our heels elevated squat, 30-second hold in the mid-range. All right, we'll use the slant boards. All right, and you want to make sure when you're squatting down, you're not going all the way. You're coming up a little bit to get that peak tension on the quadriceps. Into quad squats. Now, we did these in the last phase for 11 reps, but now we've got a quarter rep at the bottom as well. Okay, and we're pre-fatiguing with the isometrics. So your quads are going to be on fire. And we're pairing that, guys, with some banded glute marches, okay? So really getting the glute medius firing. And that's going to mean when you go into these deep squats, your ass is going to be on fire, all right? Lots of people have said their bum was really hurting after the deep squats. And you've got to remember, guys, your glutes work at the bottom 20% or the bottom 20, the bottom range of the squat. If you're only squatting 3/4 down, you're not really activating the glutes. We want to get that big stretch on the glutes. That's why squatting all the way down and elevating the heels and lowering, backing off the weight is key. Then our B series, if you like, because this is the, I'm not counting this as the workout, it's just the warm up. Okay, the B is here. The aim of this, guys, is to really fire up the mid back. Okay, you're going to hold it in isometrically. It's going to really get the mid back and upper back firing and lower back as well. All right, and that's going to stand you in good stead then for the next exercise, which is Romanian deadlifts. Okay, obviously we want to make sure your upper back is nice and tight. We did these in the current block on EMOM for sets of 8. Now it's sets of 5 for 6 sets. Okay, so for 12 minutes. So that weight needs to definitely go up. Okay, and then the fire and form, we got assault bike, proper jump lunges, as in like old school jump lunges where you're squatting ass to grass. All right, really, really tough. It's going to get the heart rate really high. And then we got suspension trainer or TRX, whatever you want to call it.
Suspension crunch.
Really good video here, just explaining it. I'll turn the volume off, but it shows you how to do it in regards to, it's like a crunch. You can see the video there. Bring the knees into your chest, squeeze the lower abs. Okay, we did a lot of work on the last block with toes to bar and leg raise variations. So we have them in there just to carry on that theme of improving core strength. Lower body 2 is lots of core. Okay, a lot more core in this. We've got our stretches and our warm up. Okay, the warm up exercises here are related to what's going on later. So we got some really good dynamic exercises to open up the hips, mobilize the upper back. We got leg curls and leg curls, isometric with the stability ball, straight into trap bar deadlifts. We did trap bar deadlifts in this phase for sets of 11. So, you know, whenever you keep an exercise in a program for, you know, consecutive blocks, your skill element, your form element, you should know where you are with those weights. Now, what I recommend with this is start with what you did for the final set of 11, because there's only 7 reps, but we are pre-exhausting the hamstring slightly. So, you know, if you start where you did your last set 11, that should make it really challenging by the 3rd or 4th set. Then we got landmine core rotations. Okay, really working that core. Okay, that's it. All right, really good exercise there for the external and internal obliques. And a bit like the bench press, the main exercise with this EMOM is going to be the glute ham raises. So we want to start you getting to do these now without a band. We've done a few sets of partials now. So by this point, hopefully, you've been really committing to getting better at these glute ham raises, pushing yourself. Hopefully, some of you can start doing the full range now. And then we got dumbbell front squat. Okay, so this isn't an exercise to go really heavy on. I just want you to focus on really good form, a bit like the dumbbell rows. Just focus on moving well, spreading the floor. These should feel really good. Okay, yeah, all right, and that's just going to add a bit of extra volume for your quads. We are hitting your quads really hard in lower body 1 with the isometric squat, the 1 1/4 rep squats, and the jump squats, but a bit of extra frequency for the squat here, just to work on technique, but a bit more frequency as well to bring up the muscles will be good. And then our C series assault bike, mid pulley core rotations. Okay, so we got the core rotations on the landmine. Then we're doing these on the mid pulley or with a band. The banded version is really, really good as well. Okay, I like the banded version. It actually gets harder as you rotate with the band because the band gets tighter. And then we've got reverse squats as well, also with the also can be done with the band, or these can be done without any weight at all. Okay, so yep, there's your program. All right, we've also got a conditioning day as normal. This is a bit of fun now, this phase. We've been working hard on conditioning, but we've got a partner workout, 100 calories in pairs, 25 in sync. Okay, this is going to be done in sync. Dumbbell burpee power clean. Okay, these are going to be done in sync with your partner. All right, so it's not a case of just getting through it. You've got to do it with your partner. 100 calories in pairs, so 8 to 10 each, rotating. Drop squats in sync with your partner. Okay, 25. Got to do them together. The coach is going to be bringing you up and making you do more if you don't do them properly. We've got med ball shuttle runs, 5 sets each. So first comeback, second comeback, third comeback, next partner goes. 5 is the station, and then push-ups 25 in sync. Okay, while everyone finishes, then there'll be a little bit of med ball slams. So 10, you do 10, your partner does 10, you do 10, your partner does 10, just until everyone in the group is finished, and then you can move on to your Tabata, mountain climbers, med ball slams, and devil press. Devil press will use one arm and swap the arm that you use on each set. Okay, so left arm for 20 seconds, 10-second rest, right arm for 20 seconds. So it's quite a brutal phase. Intensity's gone up 8%, so 72% the last block. This one's 80. Obviously, 7 reps is going to be a lot more intense than 11. So we're working a bit more on the strength scale, a bit more on that myofibrillar hypertrophy rather than sort of sacroplasmic. But you will get a big burning sensation as well, especially in the A series when you come off that isometric and go into that big compound. All right, guys, hope that makes sense. Anyone got any questions, just let me know. But yeah, this is going to be a really fun phase, and I'm sure you're all going to enjoy it tremendously. All right, results have been epic on the last phase. Members dropping body fat, putting on muscle. You know, members are absolutely killing it. And I think everyone's enjoying the cardio element. So we're going to carry that on. The good thing about the cardio element is it's only 10 minutes at the end. If you train 4 days a week with us, that's 40 minutes of cardio, which is going to do wonders for your mitochondrial health. Okay, and if you look at what the mitochondria does, a good, healthy mitochondria is going to burn more calories. Okay, it'll be more efficient at burning calories. So if you think you've got a slow metabolism, yeah, you may do. 2 things you can do to improve it: improve your mitochondrial health or put on more muscle mass. And these programs are going to take care of both of those things. So you're lifting weights, and you've also got cardio in your warm-up slightly to get that heart rate up, and you've got a bit of metabolic work at the end. So yeah, we're killing 2 birds with 1 stone, and we should see lots of continued positive adaptations. And if you're doing a future SOS photo shoot, again, it's a standing in good stead because you're going to be burning quite a lot of calories in these workouts compared to like a typical, just a normal strength workout. But any questions, guys, feel free to comment, and I'll check them this evening or in the next few days and get answers for any questions that you've got. Catch you all soon. Done. Food ready?